Affliction is not a call to complain. The prescription and divine scriptural recommendation to affliction is prayer. From the scripture we see, it said, is any. It means that afflictions on your way, your journey to destiny, afflictions are permitted. Afflictions are permitted to come, but they should not be allowed to stay. Afflictions are permitted to come, but they should not be allowed to stay. Anytime you sense an affliction, affliction is a challenge, a persistent challenge. Affliction is a recurrent confrontation. He said, anytime you sense an affliction, you sense uneasy, you sense yourself as it were, you are quarantined and boxed in the corner, is a call to prayer. Another thing we see there is a let him. So prayer is a personal responsibility. It's not a delegated assignment. Prayer is a personal responsibility, not a delegated assignment. Let him pray. Let him pray. So don't forget, whenever you see an affliction, it's a call to pray. In Psalm 55 from verse 16, he says, as for me, I will call upon God. And I will call upon God, and the Lord will save me. Evening and morning and noon will I pray. I will cry aloud. He shall hear my voice. Psalm chapter 4 verse 1 says, hear me when I call, O God, my righteousness. In Psalm 18 verse 3, he said, I will call upon the Lord who is worthy to be praised. So shall I be saved from my enemies. Psalm 65 verse 2, thou that hearest prayer, unto thee shall all flesh come. When you are not praying, Matthew 21:13, when you refuse to pray, you open your life for theft and robbery. He said, my father's house, or my house shall be called a house of prayer, but thou hast made it a den of thieves. So when you are not praying, something is being stolen. I've said this over time, and it has become a quote that many people use around the world. I see it in many places. I said, when you don't feel like praying, force yourself to pray, because it is a force that is stopping you from praying. When you don't feel like praying, force yourself to pray, because it's a force stopping you from praying. But I want to teach you something so you understand when we talk about affliction. There are two kinds of affliction. Number one, there's the affliction of the righteous, like what Job went through. There is no prayer that would have taken Job through that unless the time was complete. Psalm 34:19 says, many are the affliction, 19 to 21, of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all. He keepeth all his bones, none shall be broken. Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. So God will take you. The afflictions of the righteous is when God decides to prune the righteous.